What's up, guys? We are past the pop culture, and welcome back to another episode. Today's season 2, episode 10. So, of course, I'm always joined here with my co host, Mr. Fen.
Hello.
And, of course, I'm Ricky. Pretty much today, we kind of got a lot of gaming news, kind of just interesting little tidbits of just kind of things going
Themes.
on in the industry. Things, yeah. I just think it's kind of fascinating because, well, I guess the biggest news we'll be talking about is a lot of the DC movies being pushed back or really just kind of like jumbled around. There's going to be a Penguin spin-off show from based off the Batman, and then also kind of like just talk about just some interesting little things that we found, as in from software employees kind of being upset with their poor pay and working conditions. And so we'll kind of go into a little bit of I guess not a state of the industry, but kind of like a look inside, see what's going on. So yeah, I think the first thing though I do really want to talk about, kind of get out of the way, the most kind of like not important but kind of interesting stuff is the DC movies being pushed back.
Hmm.
So if you haven't heard, basically the Flash movie, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, DC League of Super Pets, Shazam, Fury of the Gods have all been jumbled around, pushed back, or kind of brought up. So the main movie that was supposed to be coming out pretty soon here is The Flash, which was supposed to come out in 2016. I'm not sure if you guys remember that. That was like we were, or I
Wait,
think it was
really?
like it was
2016?
yeah, they've
Oh
been
my.
working on it, or I think they've been working on it since 2016 or something. But because the movie was supposed to come out kind of more around Batman versus Superman, so
That's
I
right.
think it came out. It was supposed to come out around that time, but yeah, no. So they've been working on it, and pushed it back to November 4th, 2022. That was the original date. Now they're delaying it again to June 23rd, 2023. So yeah, the movie's just gonna not be good. I don't think it's gonna. I don't think they're gonna be able to revive it. I think when you're pushing it back that far again and again and again, and the production hell that this thing is going through, I guess they're saying because of the the virus of unspecified origin, and the lack of like CGI personnel to work on these movies. That's what they're kind of blaming
What?
it on.
No.
But they've been doing this since like pre 2019, so I
Yeah,
don't I
that's
don't
what I
know. I
say.
don't I don't
It did
trust
not
it. I don't
exist
trust
back then.
it.
There's no way. Wow. Especially because Aquaman, I kind of agree with the Aquaman pushback because how do I say this nicely? It shouldn't be made with somebody in it. Amber Heard. Well, I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
because she's still in it, and the first trailer that they showed, like that's when like everyone started screaming about this movie.
Yeah, I 100%. They're probably trying to keep pushing it back so that the controversy kind of dies down. The controversy will be minimal,
Hmm.
and they can kind of just do their own thing and be like, hey, look, guys, it's all good now, right? But it seems like a lot of people are still backing Johnny, So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that plays out because I know a
Poor
lot of
guy.
people were just like, no, we're gonna boycott the movie because that was a lot. Uh, a lot of people were saying that we're just gonna boycott the movie.
Yeah.
Um, and so most people refused to watch, and I think that's why they pushed it back. And I remember a while back it got pushed back because Jason Momoa was also protesting
Hmm.
in Hawaii
Hmm.
because I forgot what it was, but they were trying to like build on some sacred burial grounds, or there's like a special mountain or something that was sacred, and they
Respect to
wanted to
Jason
like,
Momoa.
yeah, so respect, yeah, okay. Um, I think the Aquaman movie can wait. That's fine. But so Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom was originally going to be December 16th, 2022. Now pushed to March 17th, 2023.
Yikes.
So basically a full year. And I don't know. It's just, ooh man, like because I don't know. I'm not too excited for the Aquaman movie. I thought the first one was good. I mean, I wasn't. It was fun. Like,
Hmm.
I wasn't really particularly impressed by anything.
I don't think it's
But I
needed.
thought, I like Jason Momoa. He's a good actor. He
Hmm.
brought a lot of like coolness to Aquaman, so I appreciate what he's done for the character because he made him less lame. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like I can take it or leave it. If they just cancel it, I'm not gonna be crying. The Flash movie, I wish they kind of would have just done a not a generic Flash movie. That's not what I mean, but like I just not Flashpoint. The whole idea of them doing that, it's like you're it's like if they started doing Infinity War,
After like Iron Man
after
2.
yeah yeah, after Iron Man 2, and so it would have been it's just I don't know, I don't like it. They keep trying to do like these event style movies and I don't think they're working out too great. I think we should just like, hey, you know what, like who's the Flash, and like who's Iris, and and like who's he as a human being, what his
Hmm.
occupations and stuff like that, and
Who's his bad guy
oh
or
okay, like
something?
yeah, like there's so many things that we can go here just to have kind of like just a simple the Flash movie. Just kind of, I don't know. It's just like I don't really think we need all this crazy like event style, but
Hmm.
I think the Flash is usually tied into whatever crisis or event style thing going on in the comics. So it's like
Hmm.
it's like I think they're just gonna like I think they might just try to wipe this main Earth Prime, Earth One, whatever
Hmm.
world that they built, cinematic universe they built, and then kind of start fresh. But I don't know. I just don't know. I don't really like the directions DC going with like these other franchises. I thought the Batman was really good. I think they should just be doing these one-off movies.
Hmm.
I'm fine with doing like trilogies or whatever, but just it's just them. There's no team ups. There's no nothing. It's just Batman being Batman, the Flash being Flash, Superman being Superman. I don't really care for some of the other like stuff. I just it's they're trying to build like this super interconnected universe, which is fine. Like I think the way Peacemaker did it,
Hmm.
um, like where
Name
he kind of like
drops.
referenced like yeah name drops and stuff like that, and then like they kind of showed up
The
at the end.
Batman.
Like that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's funny, but it's like I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the whole DC universe. I think it's just very weak. If they want a clean slate, that's fine. I think they should just honestly just go, we're clean slating it now and then
Yeah, like
just
they don't have
start
to make a
fresh.
movie for
I
it,
don't
right?
think they have to do a movie to kind of be like
Yeah.
canonically why like things are changing. Um Especially when there's so little films to back it up. Like if
Uh,
Marvel just said, "Oh, we're clean slating, no one exists. We're recasting Iron Man right now," everyone would be like, "Whoa, hold up, what happened about the no, that didn't exist." Most people would be willing to be like, "Okay, yeah, the DC movies never existed, or they're kind of like their own little thing," and just start off with like a brand new thing. Most people would be fine for DC. Marvel would be kind of a different case, but
hmm.
it's just I think like because we have like the other movie, DC League of Super Pets, I think it's stupid. I'm still gonna watch it. All right.
I
So
was
that
like,
was
wait, you're
gonna
not gonna
come
see
out.
it, but okay.
That was gonna come out May 20th, and it's only been pushed back to July 29th. I
But
don't
like,
know why
why?
they pushed it back
Yeah,
so slight like that. I think they're hoping that I guess more midsummer release maybe will generate more revenue. I don't know what's the plan here. I don't know. I'm not a studio
but
exec,
see,
so I
like,
don't know what's going on.
I feel like this is like not their fault. What if this is just like Warner Brothers being like extremely stupid?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like the Flash has not really been doing too hot in terms of like how development has been going.
But like,
But I mean,
but
I guess Shazam
Aquaman's
is pretty
done.
much done, and they're
No,
pushing it up in
Aquaman,
Aquaman's spot.
Aquaman, Shazam, Black Adam are all done.
Hmm.
So why? Oh, I mean, like, okay, so they push up Shazam, which is
Yeah.
done,
So
and then they're
Shazam
put.
was supposed to come out in June 2023. Now it's coming out December 16th, 2022. So I don't know what's the plan here. I don't know why the shuffle.
Because even you forgot Black Adam is got pushed back to October or something of this year instead of
Yeah.
so so now it's gonna be Black Adam. Oh no, it's gonna be Super Pets, Black Adam, and then Shazam finishes it off.
Hmm.
But
And
why?
then next year we'll be getting Aquaman, then the Flash. I
A whole
mean,
year
I think
later
the
though.
reason why they're pushing it up is they're making it so that the Flash comes out last, so that they can kind of like scoop everything up and then go into like the future. Because we haven't really gotten much word on Wonder Woman.
Which is
Um,
fine. But like
Yeah, I
they're
mean,
supposed
I
to make
wasn't.
like Blue Beetle and like all that stuff. I thought that stuff was supposed to be coming out next year.
Yeah, and there was like a Batwoman or Batgirl
Yeah, that
show that they were
yeah
gonna
that
do,
too.
and then I don't know. I really don't care for what they're trying to do here.
Hmm.
I think they're just it's just kind of fumbled and messed around. And I remember when they did the DC fandom, it just felt like such pandering to be like, we have this idea in the works. I'm like, well, what have you done? Like, what have you? You're not as much as like they're like, oh well, we're getting a Batwoman movie. I'm like, just show me the footage, show me the trailer. Like, and it's not even like because I know people were like, oh, look at the costume. They showed off the costume. Like, I don't care until there's trailer footage
Yeah.
in my hands that, or, on YouTube, but until I see the trailer, I don't care. It's just an idea.
Hmm. I
And,
agree.
that's all it is. Until there's a trailer, and not a teaser trailer, an actual trailer with a release date, I don't care. I think because it's like, look at the Flash. How many times have we seen I mean, even then, how many times have we seen a trailer for that? I mean, like they're just.
Zero.
How many times have we seen? It's like they keep teasing things and all that, and like it's just like, dude, like they have so many ideas, and like that's cool, and I think it's awesome that they want to do all these things, but it's just like I need the movies, I need to see it. The trailers, I want to see it, so it's a little bit more concrete. But even then, like, not even getting the trailer. I mean, look, we like even on Marvel's side. Well, I mean, it's Sony. Like we've been trying to get Morbius for forever, and they keep showing the same trailer with like slightly different changed like scenes and like
Yeah,
little
one more
tweaks here
joke
and
added in
there.
there too.
And yeah, and it's just like, and I don't know, It's just the trailer helps usually till I can get the like picture. I don't
Hmm.
really like care for things outside of that, but even then, it's just like we can't really rely on getting these movies out reliably. I guess not to be redundant, I guess, but I don't know. It's just kind of annoying where it's like, okay, what do you want? What is the mission here? What is the plan? Because every time DC has come out, I'm like, oh, we're doing this, but it's like, but what's the plan here? And it's like,
I don't
oh,
think
we
they
have
have a
this movie in
plan.
the works. I'm like, but what is the plan? Like Kevin Feige has a plan,
Hmm.
right? Marvel has a plan. Disney has a plan,
Matt
right?
Reeves
So
has
like,
a
what's
plan.
the plan? Yeah, Matt Reeves has a plan, and that's what we're enjoying right now, right? Because now
Yeah.
we're gonna get a Penguin spinoff show, right? We're supposed to get Gotham, but that's kind of getting pushed back. I remember that you were
they're
mentioning that.
they're they're changing how it's gonna be. So now instead of it being about the police, it's gonna be more about Arkham Asylum. So it's just changing the
Ah,
focus. That's all they're doing, which I'm fine
okay.
with.
So yeah, that's completely fine. They're doing a Penguin spinoff show. I liked Penguin. I
Hmm.
enjoyed what's his name, Colin
Colin Farrell.
Farrell.
Yep.
I yeah, I enjoyed his Penguin interpretation. I really liked it. Um, it's like because he's like that slimy penguin, right? Like does whatever he can to survive and stay on top, right? And so, or not even stay on top, but just to just get one over on you. That's
Yep.
like especially when was it Falcone? Penguin's like,
Hmm.
ah, yeah, I'm the new big guy. Like that's Penguin right there, boy.
Yep.
You know.
Got him.
So yeah, I'm interested in seeing what this is. Just it's mainly ideas right now. This is
Hmm.
mainly ideas. So Colin Farrell will be reprising his role for a limited Penguin series on HBO Max, right? So we're gonna begin on HBO Max, which I've been quite enjoying that they're just throwing it on these streaming
Yep.
services. Rather, I mean, because let's be honest, TV's pretty much dead.
It is dead. Not pretty much. It
Like
is.
no one's gonna throw this on CBS
Unless
or
you're watching soap
CW or
operas, but even then,
TV's pretty much dead.
yeah.
And I think pretty much the streaming services. That's where we're pretty much going to be getting
Hmm.
everything on. HBO Max. I enjoy. I like them, so it's going to be really. I'm glad they're getting stuff like this. So with that being said, Matt Reeves will be executive producing it, and then it's going to take place within the Batman universe, and then of course Gotham City. So it was kind of old news, but now everything's getting confirmed. So if you've heard about this before, it's not like brand
Brand
new. But
new.
yeah, like they're pretty much kind of like, or it's not just thoughts. Even though I said it was just thoughts, I should say. I guess the better word is like they've kind of put their head together and been like, okay, this is what we want to do. And
Hmm.
Matt Reeves seems like he's. I don't know, man. I don't know if you want to make him like the Kevin Feige of like DC's kind of like I don't know.
That would be a
I don't
dark
want to call
universe.
this.
I don't know
I
about
don't want to
that.
call the dark universe because there is Justice League Dark was the more magical side
Yeah,
of things. So it's like it's not dark, but yeah, I mean it's the more
the tone.
realistic. Yeah. I mean, maybe we'll call it DC Real. I don't know. That'll be like the real universe and
Hmm.
everything's there, and it's like more grounded. So it'll be like the Joker, or and then when we have the
All right,
Batman,
let's
pretty
let's
much.
take over Warner Brothers.
I know every time we say that, it's like just hand us Warner Brothers, and we'll tell you what
We'll
movies to
take
make.
care of it. Don't worry, fans.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. I would be very interesting to see what other, I guess, villains we might be seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of low level street villains. I think I really like the mafia crime boss style that they're kind of going for.
Right.
With the series, I don't think we'll be seeing much of the Riddler, but I would like to see maybe someone like Bane, right? Basically selling drugs. Um, that's basically what he's going to be doing in the series if he's in it. That's what I'm assuming. But I think someone like Bane would work really
I was thinking
well.
like Hush
Um,
or whatever that guy's name is.
you see, I think they would make Hush a movie though. I feel like they would put that for a movie because
Because even in the
typically
movie,
when
there's
Hush
the
shows
word
up,
hush, and I was like, oh.
that yeah, I feel like if you're gonna do Hush, I don't think it'd be because it's like I think the Penguin's kind of more like it's focusing on him, and we're kind of like building
Yeah.
up the world. Because something I really enjoyed about the Batman was that Gotham felt really lived in. It almost felt like you were like taking just footage from like any really like big metropolis city
Mm-hmm.
in the United States. So I thought it was really cool. So I'm excited to see what they have, but yeah, I hope we see maybe like a little bit of a Catwoman too. I think it'd be hopefully they kind of mention things. I don't know how much like Batman's going to be involved in it, but it seems like it's going to be very focused towards Penguin. So
Hmm.
I just want to see. I think it'd be a little bit of Catwoman. I think it'd be cool to bring in Bane. I don't know what other like low level, street level
I don't know.
villains you think would be cool
I think they should
to
kind of
bring
do like
in.
that, and then like if you're gonna do Selena Kyle, you should like because she's going to Bloodhaven, right? So kind of introduce Bloodhaven,
Hmm.
and then like start slowly
Yeah.
creep towards Nightwing, and I don't even.
Hmm.
I mean, I just want Bane to be honest. Like I would like to see their rendition of Bane, and like because
Yeah.
Christian Bale with like Tom Hardy, that Bane was pretty cool and huge. So it's like I wonder how I don't know
Hmm.
how would they make their Bane
We can get a
snapping
Scarecrow. I think Scarecrow can
Scarecrow.
probably Scarecrow, maybe Two Face. We can maybe see them show up.
Maybe Two
That's what I'm
Face
thinking. You
or
don't think Scarecrow?
no. I mean, because they already did it, Like kind of. I mean, I guess they did Two Face and Bane.
I'm still rooting for Firefly, but I think that'd be kind of cool for like the movie because you can just make him a total like pyromaniac psychopath.
They
Just
should,
like
be, especially
putting
because Gotham's like flooded right now, so it's like that'd be
yeah. So
perfect.
so then
What
like
about
the next thing could be like fire. Yeah.
what's his name? Of course, I just blinked on it when I was thinking about it. Never mind, I forgot.
Describe them. Let me see.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say with that too. I was like
All right,
thinking
but
Bane, Hush. Yeah, move on, move on, move on.
all
100%
right, all right.
forgot.
So yeah, I'm kind of excited for Penguin. It's kind of in the works. We don't really got a date. It's kind of just got out of the thought process from what it seems, but definitely gonna keep an eye on this.
Do you
I'm
think they're
excited
waiting
for
to
that.
see if the Batman was gonna succeed or not before they say, "Oh yeah, now we're gonna do stuff"?
I think to a certain degree they knew they had like a hit on their hands, but
I don't think so.
I don't think that they knew how big the Batman was gonna be. Because even then, like people are still kind of hating on the Batman.
For very stupid
Um,
reasons.
they're not. It's not. Yeah, it's like it's it's because it's not Marvel. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I think like no, it's a common Batman. It's not what we're used to, but I like it. I enjoy it. But
I mean, like I've read some interesting articles about it.
yeah, but I don't want to start going into like rant mode over here. Like no,
It's a
yeah, that'll
good
be
movie,
another.
okay? This is the best
I
DC
enjoyed
movie
it. It's a
since
good. It's been
who knows? Man of Steel. I don't
yeah.
know. I guess
You
Man of
liked it
Steel.
more versus the Snyder cut. You like
Don't put me on the
controversy
spot.
right here.
I don't know. I would,
They're two different things, though. I think it's a
yeah, I
little
was like,
different. It's kind of hard to say. I'll let you get the cop out. I'll let you get the cop
yeah, yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. Ask me next year.
Yeah. All right. So, I guess before we kind of talk about more about games and stuff like that, well, I guess this is all going to be kind of game related. So, yeah. So to kind of recap, movies basically, The Flash getting pushed back to June 23rd, 2023. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom getting pushed to March 17th, 2023. DC League of Super Pets pushed to July 29th, 2022. It's basically a month just pushed back. So it's not that big of a deal, which is the weirdest thing to push back, but maybe they're just trying to put some final touches
Keanu
on with like, the
Reeves.
animation. Yeah. So Shazam Fury of the Gods, I'm sorry, December 16th, 2022. So it's replacing Aquaman.
Yep.
So it's been pushed up to December 16th, 2022. So pretty much they're kind of getting switched here. Um, so yeah, and then keep your eyes peeled for Penguin for more details on that. So I do want to mention some things real quick because we kind of have like some good deals of the week. I feel like that I kind of want to mention because uh, for all of the Xbox Game Pass people right now, or if you haven't tried it, it's $1 a month right now. So I'm probably gonna pick that up
Wait for
right after
everybody?
this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's for everybody because I was like I almost just bought it just to see. And I didn't buy it just yet because I was trying to see if like it's a promotional thing and it's not going to charge the 14.99. But what it seems like it's just $1, straight up $1. But of course, if it's like you haven't bought Game Pass, it's most likely going to be $1 because they're always kind of running that promotion. So double check that for me, fan, if you can. But yeah, there's pretty much you can just buy it for $1. I didn't hit the purchase thing yet because I was too lazy to also to
Oh, yeah,
get my
it's a
credit card
dollar.
out. Okay, so yeah, I'll make sure to put in like my card for that. But yeah, so yeah, it's the perfect time to try it out. I think.
Nice.
Uh, yeah, I mean not to be an Xbox shill, but yeah, they have cool games on there. I like the Game Pass, so there's a lot of cool stuff on there that you can try out that we pretty much like
I mean,
be
Guardians of the
played
Galaxy's
here
on
and
there.
there. Guardians of the Galaxy's on there. Dragon Quest.
Dragon Ball
Was it 10,
Fighters.
11 Fighters is on there. Yeah.
Hollow
They have a
Knight.
lot of indie games on there. Hollow Knight has been. Hollow Knight I still want to have to beat. I haven't
Well,
finished it
there
yet.
you
I kind of dropped
go.
it
Now's your
away.
chance, huh?
Yeah, but I bought that on my PS4 and I stopped because my PS4 is like dying. So I need to get a PS5 and just port everything over.
Destiny
But that's neither
2?
here nor there. No.
Oh, I thought you were thinking about
And
it.
also, also, of course, everyone's always looking at the Steam sales. They have a lot of JRPGs on sale, which I have to take a look.
Oh,
But there's a
really?
lot of interesting stuff on sale for this JRPG sale. But
Including
I don't know.
hentai games?
Yes, including that, which
Let's take a look.
uh, yeah. So the JRPG sale. Woo, man. I was kind of hoping like, well, okay. There's Chrono Trigger, which of course is pretty popular JRPG from the SNES era. Uh, Pick it up.
Oh, Star
Kind of cool
Renegade.
thing. Star Renegade. I played that a bit. I kind of enjoyed it. I just never finished it. But that's on the Xbox Game Pass. So
Oh, what?
don't buy it there. It should still be on the Game Pass. Last time I checked. So, but double check if you're interested in Star Renegade. Go check out the Xbox Game Pass because it's cheaper. But it's still on sale for half price. I've been
Chrono
wanting to
Trigger.
try the Yeah, I've been wanting to try the Shin Megami Tensei games. Try to save that 10 times as fast. So I'm kind of tempted to cop that. But yeah, Persona 5 Strikers. I've been wanting to buy that. So oh man, I might pull the trigger and buy it then. But yeah, a lot of cool games. The Trails of Cold Steel. I've kind of wanted to try that, but
Karen's
I don't
Prison.
know. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool little games here that I would recommend checking out. But yeah,
No.
we'll have to see. There's a lot of I guess artistic games on here. But yeah, also they have like the Disgaea games on here. You have Disgaea 4, which I haven't played Disgaea 4, but the Disgaea series is pretty good. So
Even
those are
even
kind of
uh
like our
even popular
huh?
games like Monster Hunter Rise are on sale. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, Labyrinth of Refrain on sale if you're a fan of first person dungeon crawler and like visual novels, sorry. Uh that's I don't. It's pretty much like the perfect package. It kind of has some heavy themes, but I really enjoyed it. But yeah, it's kind of a sad story, but gosh, it's enjoyable. I like the gameplay loop.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, so if you're into that, I'd recommend highly to check out Labyrinth of Refrain. Man, dude, it's been so long since I played that. But is this the next one? Hold up. Oh no, this isn't the next one. It's a different one. But I'm actually
Use
gonna,
those tax refunds, people.
yeah. So
Savings.
add
Who
that
needs that
to
when you
wish
can
list real
get
quick.
JRPGs?
But yeah, so those are kind of like the sales, the deals, everything that's
Hmm.
going on. For that reason, I can't add a wish list, but all right, whatever. But anyway, so I want to kind of just talk about some cool stuff. Fan kind of found the stuff and he showed
Hmm.
it to me. So I personally am a big sucker for like retro games and the modding stuff that goes on there and like so uh look it up on YouTube, but basically some modder makes a portable GameCube, right? So it's based off of an infamous fake. How is it? So would you write based on infamous fake slash modder named Ginger
No,
of
yeah,
Oz?
yes, yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
the modern.
yeah, so that's the name of the guy. That's the guy who modded it. So I think that's his YouTube channel right there too. So if you look up Ginger of Oz, then yeah, that you can find it on his channel. So I don't know, Fan, you maybe want to take it away here because you're the one who did more of the research here on this part. But
Yeah.
I just
So
looked at the pretty
it's
image.
actually like a really short article, but I guess this fit like people been talking about this, and I guess it's a fake from like a while ago because GameCube came out like
Yes,
2001, and
don't
then they
remind
always
me.
wanted it to be like, oh my god. Anyways, that's 21 years ago. Yeah, so that came out, and then people wanted to be like kind of portable, and they just kept saying like, "Oh, that'd
Mm-hmm.
be cool if you can make this, blah 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 blah." And then so now some
Mm-hmm.
guy's like, "Well, I got tired of it being fake, so he just decided to make it, and now
All
he
these years
and
later.
now he just makes it, and then like it looks really cool. It's like a Game Boy, so like
Mm-hmm.
the bottom has the buttons. You can pretty much hold it like a Game Boy, actually like a what's it called, a
It's
Game
almost
Boy
like a
SP.
laptop. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
There we
more
go.
like that, and then you just play GameCube games, and
Like the
that's it.
clamp, the clamp.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the Game Boy Advance SP, I believe.
yeah, whatever that used to be called. But like it's pretty much identical to that with same buttons, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's
so
pretty cool. It's a little
it's
chonker, but pretty awesome.
I mean, I wouldn't even know how to do that. That's more your cup of tea, but I just thought I was like, man,
Well,
can you even
I
sell that?
watched it. You can know. Well, I mean, you can, I guess, but it's just easier just to get an emulator for that,
Um,
and just to run Game Boy games, or to buy a Wii. And then because the Wii has backwards compatibility, and what he basically did is that he chopped off
uh-huh,
part of the Wii's motherboard so
uh-huh,
that it can be kind of smaller. Which I saw a video about it a while back, but yeah, like a lot of people buy old Wii's, they chop it off, and so
mhm,
that you can run Wii games because emulating Wii, from what I understand, is quite difficult, especially with the motion controls.
mhm,
Um, the GameCube era and like Wii era, I grew up playing that, yes. So, but I'm more interested in like NES,
mhm,
SNES kind of era stuff, or like like old arcade stuff as well. So that's kind of more my that what I like to research and stuff. But I don't really know too much about kind of like the PlayStation One, GameCube era and all that stuff. So
mhm.
that, but I don't know. It's just it looked kind of cool. I know that a lot of people like emulating Mario 64 and all that for like the GameCube.
Yeah, speedrunning and
Uh,
all that junk.
yeah, speedrunning. So and there's a lot of interesting stuff like that we can get into, but I don't want to talk about that too much. But so yeah, I think that this is a really cool idea. I wish I can do stuff like this. I hope to one day get like to a point where I can just start doing dumb stuff like it's not dumb, but you know what I mean, like just like right, it's like just to do ridiculous stuff like who remembers this from that long ago, right? And then I guess
Yeah.
he tracked down the person who like originally came up with the idea,
Mhm.
and I guess he talked to him. I don't know how the conversation went, but you can see it on his whole like YouTube channel and everything. Like he talks about, it's pretty interesting. He kind of talks about how it's made. So maybe a couple other nerds will pick it up and try to figure out how to make it as well. So,
But to
but yeah,
think, just
it's
he
pretty
just
sweet.
decided to make it, and then he makes it. It's like, man, that's I respect
That's
that.
commitment,
Yeah,
bro.
it's like
That's
that's cool. I like that, especially if it works like
and
really
then
well.
And then like just like I don't know, like it just because he 3D printed a lot of the stuff and the parts, and it's just like
Yeah, that stuff I
that's
have
cool,
no
man.
idea
That's
about.
cool. I always enjoy that. So yeah. I guess some other topics that we'll kind of go over kind of quickly because it is kind of news, and I should have probably thrown that in earlier. But
Depressing news.
so well, we'll go over the not so bad news,
Oh,
right?
okay,
So it's
okay,
like
okay.
we got the Dead Space remake confirmed for early 2023.
Woo woo.
I'm not sure if you've seen the comparisons videos, but the old Dead Space was a lot darker and I feel like a little bit scarier than what they were kind of showing
Yeah,
off with
that's
like the
yeah,
newer one. The
which kind
new
of
one has like
sucks.
cool lighting effects, but I don't know. I feel like because I didn't really play Dead Space growing up. I was too afraid because I was
Oh,
a kid.
I did. Yikes.
The most that I saw of it was like watching you play it, and
Yeah.
that like freaked me out. So I just remember Dark Space being like super dark and scary, but then like the remake one was like there's a lot of light going on here, and I don't know if I'll play it. I'm too much of a baby.
We should
There's no
and we will.
co-op for
Yes,
that,
it is. There is co-op.
right? Oh, there is. Oh
Yep.
my gosh, dude.
We're gonna play that for an October spooky game month or something. That game was really scary. I remember so back in the day with like XSplit when it first came out, when Twitch was brand new, like that's when I like kind of started to stream, and I decided to play this game when I bought my very first like good headphones like from Turtle Beach. I always tell this story too, and it's like, all right, cool. I gotta play a cool game. Let's make it a scary game. It shouldn't be that bad. So I buy this one. Oh my gosh. Uh, like just the sounds from everywhere. I
Yeah.
literally could not. I even turned off the lights and everything. I couldn't beat the game. I would have to wait till it was nice and sunny, and I had just like little piece of junk speakers, so I don't have to hear everything. That's how I had to
I
beat
hear
it.
you.
So I look
Yeah,
forward to
that
it.
yeah, man. I'll probably have nightmares too, but
Piece of junk game. That
So,
game scared me.
like the last few things, some things you kind of listed. So, God of War might begin an adaptation.
Yep.
Is there kind of more details on that one you want to
No,
explain?
they're kind of talking about it. They want to either make it a movie or a TV series. That's pretty much all they're saying right now. It's not even confirmed, I guess. And so they're trying
It's
to
just like
like
a
they're like,
whisper, just
yeah,
a little
the
little
rumors
rumor.
somebody's been talking about it in the industry, and they're like, well, who would be Kratos, and what would they do, and blah 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 blah. And it's just like, well, another poopy ruining a video game again, like Last of
Another
Us.
terrible adaptation. Well,
Uh,
yeah, we'll have to see.
don't worry, if it comes out, we'll
Uh,
complain about it.
yeah. So, also we have Super Nintendo World's Hollywood location. It's going to open in 2023.
I'm excited for that.
So I know you're probably gonna be all over
Look,
that.
no, this is what we're gonna
Also,
do, Ricky. On this podcast, this you heard it here first. We're gonna go. Me and Ricky, the hosts, we're gonna go. We're gonna record it. Maybe even do like a live stream of it. Cause okay, have you seen anything about this park from like Japan?
no, but I'm probably not gonna go. I don't
You
really
have
go
to
to
like
amusement parks.
This is cool, Ricky. You get a bracelet, and this bracelet like interacts with everything, so you can literally jump into like a question block, whatever they're called, and it makes a noise,
Mhm.
and like you get like actual gold coins and everything. And it's like, come on, this is like the ultimate nerd thing ever. You have
The
to
Nerd
go.
Kingdom right here.
Yeah, literally, you
All
have to
right, all
go.
right. Well, we'll see, we'll see. But anyways, Doctor Strange is still doing reshoots, which kind of has some people nervous because the movie's coming out soon. I can't remember the date off the top of
In
my
two
head, but we're
months.
only like we're a couple months away. Okay, so yeah, I guess they're still doing the reshoots in LA and stuff, and then things are kind of like, I guess pretty much Benedict Cumberbatch was just like, oh yeah, we're still filming or something, he basically
Literally
just
said, yeah,
mentioned
we're
it.
doing
So
reshoots.
yeah, and it's like, because Sam Raimi's directing this one, correct?
Hmm.
So he mentioned in the article too that Sam Raimi was gonna do reshoots as they were needed and depending on like audience test reaction, the test audience reaction,
Hmm.
that he was going to kind of change things around, and of course of how successful
No Way Home.
the last Spider-Man,
Uh,
No Way Home was. They're kind of changing things up, and I don't know. I'm kind of scared for it.
it's gonna get pushed
It's
back. I just have that feeling it's gonna get pushed back.
Yeah, that film. I'm gonna call it now.
Yeah.
Pushed back.
On 3/14 at 4:30 p.m. I'm saying it's gonna get pushed back.
Pacific Standard Time.
Pacific Stand, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
So
like how much they've already like speculating, and like they already said, oh yeah, Professor Xavier's in here, and they're saying that this movie might be bigger than No Way Home, and then they're still doing reshoots. That's a dangerous
I'm
game.
scared, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it's too much. I think it got too big for its britches. Like, I think that they're just. I don't know.
It's
They're
like
walking a
it's on
tightrope, man.
fire. It's on fire right now, and they're trying to throw some water on it before it comes out. I think that's what
It's
they're
like,
doing right now.
yeah, I don't. But it's like an oil fire, so it doesn't help.
Yeah,
But I don't know. It's just like
it's
I'm kind of
worrying.
nervous, kind of nervous. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, it still gets to come out in 2 months. Probably gonna get pushed back, like Fen called it. So we'll see. We'll see, though. We'll see.
I
Well,
want
I
to be
have to be
wrong,
patient.
please. I want to be wrong.
Yeah.
I need more movies to
But I
watch.
guess to end on an even sadder note, I guess our last topic for today, kind of to talk about just kind of a little bit of industry stuff because I am someone who wants to eventually get into the game industry and make being a game designer, of course, or game
Hmm.
programmer. And so this stuff, I don't know, man. It always makes me sad to hear because it makes me kind of like I don't know, man. I don't know, but I don't know how. There's a lot of problems with the game industry, but basically, it's from software employees are reporting poor pay and workers' condition, as
Hmm.
the article suggested. Uh, it's
It's pretty bad.
it's not good, guys. It's not good. So I guess according to this article, it was currently rated at 2.6 out of 5.
Yeah.
Just total like rating
Overall, yeah.
overall. 2.2 for job satisfaction. All of these are out of 5.
Yeah.
4.6 for job intensity. 2.6 for stress management and 1.9 for compensation. They're making about $22,000 a year in USD. It's whatever million yen a year over there, but it's yeah. So they're making about that much, and it's in Tokyo. So yeah, they're just sleeping on the streets at that point.
So
That's
okay,
very.
I don't think it's in this article, but this is I'm assuming after From Software gave him a pay raise because there was another article saying that they're going to pay them more money, and that article about giving them more money was before this article. So
Yeah,
I probably should have looked it up, but is this still?
I don't know if this is pre. This is kind of like post Elden Ring. It seems like we're kind of like off the heels of Elden Ring and like all that
Yeah.
stuff. Uh,
Yikes.
Particularly, they're not. There's very few women in there, so they haven't really been able to like get a survey. But I guess you can't. They can't even take time off if they're pregnant, and then they just have to leave the company.
Sounds like Sony.
And I'm like, well, I mean, okay, I guess like this. It's not the greatest. Like, I mean, you're gonna lose talent like that. Like, I don't know. It's just
But it's
kind
like
of.
From Software. Like this is such a like. I mean, I think it's because it's they're a
Well, you gotta
prestigious.
remember too. Yeah, yeah. Like the game industry as a whole just turns out talent, and that's something that's always made me hesitant about joining in. And where I'm like, I would like to try to create my own studio
Hmm.
and be an indie dev that way. That would be my preferred path because the pay is super low. Uh, the perks and all that are terrible. Um, just the overworking, the exhaustion, a lot of people. I mean, don't get me wrong, tech in general has a lot of turnover, but game dev in general,
Hmm.
it's not really worth it as a creator. I think having more ethical, I guess, standards, I guess is the best way to put that. Like for the industry would be nice, like especially like just Blizzard, man. Like Blizzard, like
And
dude,
Sony.
it's
I
like
didn't want to put that article in here, but Sony's also in trouble, by the way.
yeah, they're all in trouble for harassment, which is like I don't know, man. Just make the game. Like, I
Stop
don't
worrying
know, man.
about women and just make good games.
Yeah.
Like it's not
You're
that
in
hard.
selling wrong, bro. You're in selling wrong.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
never
just
mind.
kind of
I'm not gonna say
ridiculous.
that.
That,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be
I know,
quiet.
because it's gonna get us upset. But it's like, dude, just make the game. Stop showing up to work drunk, and then just pay them better. I think, yeah, like because a lot of these people are very loyal to games, right?
Yeah,
To
yeah.
gaming, and that's why
Hmm.
they stay in the industry. Imagine if you just pay them better, so they can be less stressed out about paying bills. They can put that effort to actually getting your game
Yep.
out sooner.
It's
Like,
a crazy concept, Ricky.
yeah, like if you can. I mean, I know it's like we're not out here like going, oh, pat on the back,
Yeah.
Yeah, we think harassing women's wrong here, and you should pay your workers better.
But
Like,
it's
we're not
called.
gods amongst men here, but it's like you would think like it would just be like, oh yes, my workers, they're not being very appropriate towards
Yeah,
each
and then
other.
they're all
We
like,
should do
"Wait, why does my
something.
game suck?" Oh, I wonder
Yeah,
why.
but the thing
Come
is, what's
on.
crazy is that these companies are posting, or just like year over year, like just like records, revenue, right?
Yeah,
Um,
Call of Duty.
so I don't know if it's like,
Is it our fault,
I
Ricky?
mean, yeah, they don't care because it's like if they would be losing money, then yes, then they would probably be trying to fix this stuff. But for the most part, I think it just works out enough that they don't really care.
So is it the
I don't know.
consumer's fault?
I mean, yeah, yeah, I would. I mean, yeah, I don't think we should be support. Like a lot of people were like leaving Blizzard
Yeah.
and not paying for the products and stuff, and I think that's perfectly fine. I think you should choose where to spend your money and not spend your money. And if you
Hmm.
want to, like, I think I've always said, I think we should support indie companies way more. I think the vast majority of our spending money should go towards indie devs. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of problem with indie development. I mean, just like I mean, look at like No Man's Sky before they fixed everything, right? Or just like pretty
The
much there's
lawsuits he had
always
to
a
deal
kick.
with.
Yeah, I mean, just the Kickstarter like stuff, just the scams are just terrible. I
Hmm.
get like the scamming that goes on, that they make hundreds of thousands of dollars and they don't provide a product. They just take people's money. They just make like a cool little PowerPoint presentation and then people throw the money at it. And then, I mean, yes, you can argue like, well, people should be smarter with their money and make sure things are legit. But it's like, a lot of these people are doing it in good faith,
Hmm.
right? And I think that's the problem. Like, um, there is a greed problem in the gaming industry. I don't know how we solve that problem. It's just because games just make so much more money than a lot of other entertainment stuff. So
That's a
I
sad
don't really
truth.
know what's like. Yeah, I think it's just by choosing to support companies that treat their workers well, I think it will go a long way. I think just kind of like we need more game studios to pop up and kind of take down a lot of these AAA studios and kind of like.
Yeah.
But the hard thing is like, well, we won't get big AAA games. I think that the problem too is like we've lost sight of what games really mean. A lot of it's just loot box after loot box, and nobody's really enjoying games right now. Everyone's buying the new AAA game, but like the last, I mean, look at Elden Ring. Everyone likes Elden Ring, right? I mean, it's a really good game. Don't get me wrong, but it's very unfortunate the workers what they've had to go through, and so it'd be
It kind of
nice if
makes
we
you
try
feel
to
like
find ways like.
it makes you like not want to play it. It's like, oh, I know I'm playing and enjoying this game, but that poor person that had to make this, right? It's like,
Yeah, but I mean the same thing is for anime and stuff like that, right? Like I don't really know what's like the solution. I'm not like I don't have all the answers here, and I'm not really into industry, so I can only say as like an observer outside. But I don't know. I just don't really. I don't know. It's just kind of sad that it's just week after week we keep hearing this stuff, and it
hmm.
makes me kind of like I don't know
I
about
mean,
games
like
being.
it's one of those be the change you want to see, you know.
Yeah, yeah, but it's still
I know
it's
that sounds
very
simple, but
it's very demoralizing hearing stuff like this. I mean, of
um,
course, I'm not going to work at FromSoftware. I mean, they're in Tokyo, but
mhm.
um, I mean, it'd still be cool. Like, if I got an offer like that to be like, oh, work in Tokyo and you get paid, you get paid to make games.
Nice.
It's just the problem with art, right? It pays usually not very well.
Yeah.
But I think programming specifically, it's a very difficult task. I mean, I complain to you all the time
Hmm.
about just trying to get some stupid software to run on my computer and all this stuff, blah blah blah. Why is there this bug killing me here? And then you just forgot to like add a semicolon somewhere, or you made a
That has to be the
capitalized
most
letter
annoying thing
somewhere.
ever. It's like, oh, I just forgot to hit space.
Yeah, it kind of is when stuff happens like that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess kind of just I think we as gamers we got to rise up. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my gosh, I was literally gonna say that. Rise up, gamers. Stop spending your
No, but
money.
seriously, yeah, no, but I think yeah, as long as we try, I guess like we just try to kind of keep an eye on this and hold these companies like accountable and being like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, we don't like you doing that. We're not going to buy your next game if you do
Yep.
that. We basically did that with Blizzard, and then they had to be bought out by Microsoft to just kind of save themselves.
Almost instantly.
Yeah, so I think we have a lot more power than we think we have as gamers and consumers of all this stuff. I think honestly, it's just we have to have some sort of return to form. Like I think the
Yep.
golden age of gaming is kind of gone. I think we're kind of like in this dark age, and then we're gonna need a renaissance that will probably come around in like 5 to 10 years if we're lucky. But we'll see, we'll see. But I guess that's kind of like the note I want to leave it on right there. I don't know about you, Finn.
While we go play
Uh,
Warzone.
while we go play Warzone,
Blizzard sucks. Oh,
yeah.
we're gonna go play Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Activision sucks. We're gonna go play Warzone. Mm-hmm. But that's why I said I don't give them any of my money. I'll play the stupid game. I just won't. I won't throw money at them. That's
oh,
what I'll
whoops.
do. I'll get to stay on my high horse
Oh
by
no,
not throwing the
I'm
money
the
at them.
problem.
No, that's why it's like I want to make games because I think like yeah, like I mean honestly, outside of streaming, I don't really play games as much anymore too, just in general.
Ricky is
But
no longer a Game Boy. A Game Boy? A gamer.
Game Boy, yes.
He's a program.
I'm a program boy.
Like,
All right, all right.
I didn't think that one.
I want to stay on my high horse today. Okay, so if you want, feel free to check us out on Twitch, twitch.tv/pastthepopculture, where, of course, we've been playing Warzone. We were playing a bit of Apex. I think we're kind of just switching to Warzone now because we won the other day and we've been just living off the high.
We're gods.
That or like, yeah. So if you want to see mediocre to somewhat good gameplay occasionally, go check us out. We'd really enjoy if you come by and talk about games with us and hang out with us. And then you can just sit there in horror watching us play. But yeah, we very much appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, no, we're not gonna talk about how bad I can be sometimes, but that's why you're watching Fenn's POV when that's going on. But yeah, so if you're on YouTube, very much, if you guys would hit the subscribe button, we'd very much appreciate it. Hit the like as well, and leave a comment about what do you kind of think is going on here with these DC movies? Like, what is your theory as to why things are getting pushed up, pushed down? Do you think it's a good idea? I'd be very interested to hear what people got to say. And of course, don't forget to check out the deals of the week, which is pretty much Xbox giving you $1 I'm sorry, you get $1 a month for the Game Pass all the way up until about April. They're going to be doing that. So I'm not sure if you can stack that or how it works, but basically you get to try it out for a month for free and yada yada. It's pretty amazing. So yeah. But with that being it, I think that's it, right?
Yep.
No more. All right.
Nope.
Thanks for listening, guys. We're gonna be signing off.
Bye.